Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Subframe Sunday. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Pulling subframe today. Welcome to Z-Wing's workshop. Alright, well, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do this, but as you can see, I haven't done shit since the last video. Yeah, the the master clutch cylinder is still in place. All the clips are still there. So it's a subframe, but that's what we're getting rid of. And I'm debating on just lifting it up, obviously, lifting it up and just pulling it apart piece by piece, the suspension. The entire suspension is going to need to get cleaned up and probably sandblasted and repainted anyway. I do actually have a different cross member for the turbo, so that's going to get gone anyway. So it might be easier just to pull it out little by little, and I mean, it's all going to get torn apart anyway. So I think that's what we're going to start doing. We're going to get this thing up in the air again, pull the wheels off, and get it nice and stable and in a good location here, so I got enough room to work. And I have a kind of an interesting idea of what I want to do going further, because once the subframe's out, it means it's going to be on jack stands, but I still want to be able to kind of wheel it around a little bit, but have it up in the air. So I do have an idea. I don't know if I'm going to get to it in this episode, but yeah, I'll show you what I'm doing here. Put you on a stand, and again, you get to watch me work, which is, I don't know, fun. Do you like the even music I play? It's on the stands, and I'm just going to kind of do this side. You'll actually, the other side is going to be basically the same if you're kind of doing this yourself, not really sure. We're going to start off by removing the brake lines, and then I'm going to try and go after the anti-roll bar, and then this torsion bar mount, and I may try to, I'm going to try and keep this compartment kind of together, and I'm going to see if I can remove that and get the A-arm out of here. And then obviously I got to do the tie rod here also. That'll keep it free. So again, I'm just going to do the one side. The other side is going to be similar. And then once it's all done, then we'll get into the cross member and drop that on its own. All right, I got it. Now for the upper bolts. All right, I think we're gonna get rid of this brake, and then there's two bolts on the bottom that takes off the whole thing. And I'm probably gonna get rid of these springs. They are suspension technique springs. I don't know. Maybe if somebody wants them, I may consider selling them. So let me know. Put it down in the comments if you want them. Where the hell are all my wrenches? Now for me to get the brakes worked, I just put a couple of washer shims in there, and it shimmed off the caliper to line it up properly. Gotta get this other one in here. I mean, I got pretty good brake wear, so I mean, I haven't had them on there forever, but it did work with the just washers. Somebody might tell me in the comments that's probably wrong, and you're probably right, but they worked. And these are nice and light. These are the aluminum ones, obviously. Well, I spent some time and I broke some of these bolts loose. I'm going to get to the other side here in a minute before I take it all out. But yeah, they were tough. Now, if I had my little gun, I actually would use it. I can't find it. So shout out to all those guys that have so many tools they can't find. And believe it or not, I actually found this, which is kind of cool. Haven't seen this as a ratcheting screwdriver. I haven't seen this thing in forever. You know, another thing too, shout out to guys that keep their toolboxes looking like this. Yeah, you guys probably like playing Where's Waldo like I do. And, you know, if it looks like that, you know nothing could be missing because you wouldn't know. So, as far as I'm concerned, I have a full set of tools. So, we're going to put you on the stand here again, and I'm going to muscle these out because I can't find my other impactor. And I know there's a guy, most likely my brother, maybe even Josh, they're saying, you would even consider using an impact gun? If I can find the thing, yeah, for these I would. They're in pretty tight. You can hear him scream. Oh, there it goes. Okay, here on the passenger side, I was able to get rid of the front sway bar and the stabilizers. It's going to be kind of the same rinse and repeat. I got to pull the brake line. The only problem with this side is obviously the brake line goes there, goes across the whole engine, and this is obviously for the rear too. So I'm going to see, I got a couple little brake lines down here. You can see that one right there, and then that one over there. I'm going to try and remove this entire harness from that point, and then that will help me get rid of the front one here. Where the hell is it? There it is. So I'll bring the stand back up. I'll try and work them out of there. Of course, it will not focus. I didn't want to have to use them, but you got to do what you have to do. And all these little plastic clips are deteriorating. I'm sure there's somebody out there that sells them. If anybody has a link for me, let me know. If not, I might just come up with some other solution. This one's going to be, well, it's already under, over. It's going to be, that one's going to be interesting. All right, let's spray all this stuff out. Let's go to the brake. If you hear noise in the background, this part gets me every time. Living Daylights, I think? No. Yeah, no, this is License to Kill, sorry. Anyway, so here we are. We've got passenger side done, driver side's done. Obviously, we already saw that. I did break loose the 4 bolts holding in the final cross member and throw a jack under it. And we're going to get it out of there, and we'll see what happens. Going to put you back on the stand. It's going to be kind of a long shot and rock and roll. But yeah, if you were wondering what the movie or sound was, little Bond, James Bond. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching here. She's out. And now it's got to get cleaned up and played with and a lot of fun stuff. And well, and actually replaced, because that's not the cross member that's going in. These aren't the droids you're looking for. Well, let me do some cleaning up around here with some tools. If you notice my fancy little cart, here's a cool little treat. Yeah, I've had this thing for a long time. And then Josh, if you're watching, look what else I found. Only Josh will know that. All right, well, I think James Bond's over. He won. Spoiler alert. Next time, I'm going to have my little apparatus to roll this thing around, and I'm going to go through and get in here and really clean up. And just may even fire up the sandblaster and go after it with that and test it out. And I can already tell, you know, and I may have said this in other videos, we got some areas here that are messed up. And I've noticed too, you know, we got a little ripple here, underneath here, this piece is separated. I know this front end had been in a bit of an accident. So you can even see something like this. It's a little weird compared to the other side where it's a little bit more straight. So there's going to be a lot of that going on. I mean, obviously we got some dent action going here, a little dent action going here. There's a lot of little cleanups that's got to get done. This probably should be straight. So that's going to have to get done after we clean it up. And then I'll tell you, I was looking at the frame rails again. And yeah, they're not in great shape. But I have an idea to correct it, not only to reinforce it. So, hey, look at that pinch weld. Nice. Your pinch welds look like that? I hope not. But, you know, we've talked about that before. There really aren't great jack points for this car. And obviously I've been beating the hell out of it and not really jacking it properly. So, it's all jacked up. But anyway, I almost tripped over that guy. Thanks again for watching. Next time we're going to be cleaning. And yeah, like and subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye now.